What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's good, man? Sunday morning. Sunday morning live with Hector the Baptist. Kind of a new handle that I coined, along with the Godfather, man. You ain't pick up that shirt yet? You ain't pick up the Godfather shirt yet? Come on, man. Where we at? Just clicking the little buttons to get my little sound effects going. You think it's easy just to come up here and just tell jokes and talk shit? Right, hold on, Chanata's hitting. Bullshit. It takes skill to be fingering these control buttons. Who do we got? Who do we got? Damn, Carlitos, you're quick on the draw, my boy. Shout out. Buenos dias. Cali Breeze. Gente Porta. What's up? Miguel. Eric. Good morning. Norma. Hello from Nebraska. Shout out to Nebraska. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do the roll call right now. Look at you guys, man. 21 watching already. Hell yeah. Smash that like button. Brian, always representing. CEO of Annoying Cholos. Top of the morning. Hector, saludos. What up? What up? Good morning. How's your little one? She's great, bro. She just woke up right now, not too long ago. Hair all, she be having. I think she has like curly hair. When I was a little kid, I used to have curly hair. She got a little Christmas tree yesterday. She was happy about that. We got, who do we got? Ruben, good morning. The Martin, what up, man? Always asking the best question. Despensa en la tira. Buenos dias, homie. Eso. What up, Bacala? Shady fail. Good. Let's go Niners. Oh, man, I'm a Cowboys fan. Morning in La Tira. That's what's up, man. And we got pre of these nuts. Oh, I was going to shoot the Wheela the one time on the IG. Let everybody know I'm here. Hector the Baptist. But if they ain't here, they ain't here, man. Let's go Niners. We need them to beat the Eagles. Good morning from Azusa. Shout out to Azusa. Yeah, Eric, it's all good, man. It's all good in the neighborhood. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do the fucking roll call right down this morning. You know, when I first started the IG 1 year and 10 months ago, no, 1 year and 10 days ago, Despensa, I used to do a roll call, right? YouTube has a little way of showing you who's in the house by ranking. These are the should we go by the should we go by the we'll go by the countries first, because it's already up and running. In order, these are the people that are viewing our channel, following us, right? The Warriors. United States, Mexico, Canada, the UK, Australia, Ecuador, Philippines, Netherlands, Germany, and Dominican Republic. Take that, California Department of Corrections. Take that. Your secret's no longer a little secret, you sons of bitches. Now, cities. Oh, man. I'll let you guys in the chat guess. What up, Hobie Cat? Always good to see you, man. I ended up holding on to my watch. As a matter of fact, I upgraded it to the tactical one. This shit has GPS. Your boy's gonna need it where he's going. Well, where are you going? Wherever the wind takes me. What up, 1967 kid in the house? Shout out to Puerto Rico. You need a shirt for the cons, La Sopa Nostra. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna screenshot this. Hey, I be taking your guys' ideas, man. Whoever gave me the Godfather idea, let me know. I gotta kick you back some of the, you came up with that idea. No, but I got a spread one coming with some noodles. Don't trip, Martin. That's a fucking good one right there, though. I sends mine. What up? What up, David? North Korea? Nah, they don't be having internet in North Korea. The little chubby guy, he just be eating all the food. Everybody else is starving to death, man. Every time they try to defect from North Korea, motherfuckers run across the border, get shot with 7.62. Then they got worms coming out of their ass. I seen that one time. Anyways, your boy's drinking chanate, black, right? You already know, and a sparkling water. This is a good way to get some chorro, guys. Don't do it. With the only Puerto Rican here. No, I'm pretty sure there's other Puerto Ricans, bro. But you're the number one for show. St. Cloud, Florida, Despensa. What happened to your chain? My chain's right here, my boy. Or Rose. Guys want me to wear my chain? I don't know how to wear jewelry. Don't worry, I've collected all these little knickknacks. Knick-knack, paddywhack. Here's my chain. Don't even trip. Spread is good. Yup, Lieutenant Hector for 2024 president. Could you imagine? You know what I don't want? Who's always telling me about Aztec Trojans? Always telling me about politics. Like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm afraid of fucking politics. I'm afraid of how scandalous those motherfuckers are, man. They're gonna send those alphabet boys to my house, look around, right? Like they're grimy. They be saying all kinds of shit that ain't true. But can you do a live at CDCR headquarters? I could. I didn't pawn it. Nah, man, it's a fucking gift. I just did a presentation on youth gangs for class and used you as one of my resources for all of the young bucks that want to be in corrections. You keep it real. Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. Thank you. Now let's do the roll call. 41 warriors in here. Smash that like button. Here's the cities in order that are tuning in. LA, Los Angeles, City of Angels, San Francisco. Oh, I was gonna say because like this is kind of updated. San Francisco had to have came up on scene when I was dropping that 14 video. Remember when those 13s were stabbing the shit out of the 14s and then the 13s wanted to pretend it never happened and now it's water under the bridge. It never happened, right? None of my business. You boo bust ass motherfuckers. I can't say that. They're watching my fucking show. Man, it's not the war days anymore, man. Well, I guess that's good, right? Yeah, they weren't killing the opposition. Anyhow, there you go. San Francisco in the house. I found myself in South San Francisco, surrounded by a bunch of norteños one time. Ooh, gave me the heebie-jeebies. Third place, San Diego. SD in the house. Come on, man. I'm fucking from over here now. Sacramento, always number 4. Sacramento, I know you're watching me and I'm watching you. San Jose, yup. You could tell the Northern California peep tuned in when I dropped those 13 versus 14 videos. Well, let me be the one to tell you, man. We're rooting for you, red team. Ain't nobody likes to see the blue bully everybody. What the hell? That's how shit gets crazy, man. What a fucking shame, man. What a shame. Put me in, coach. Put me in on a little kamikaze. This episode right here is sponsored by SOG, SOG Knives, right? They were kind enough to send me one. I said, you know what? Let me debut it on the live, right? Because most of my viewers have either stabbed somebody with the knife or been stabbed. What the hell? Hey, you were either a convict or you were a guard, right? Or you're a barista about to walk in to the Thunderdome. Look at this, man. Thank you, SOG Pentagon XR. What you know about that, right? Look at this. You got the thumb flipper. Boom, one-handed with ease, man. Your boy has, look at that. Look at the, oh my God, man. Let me know what you guys think about that. Go over to SOG, SOG. I got a story. I used to carry one in the Army. The SEAL pup. Back in the day. Took that shit to Iraq. Don't believe me? Look at the pictures. Desert Hot Springs in the house. Whittier in the house. What up, Xavier? Tijuana, live from Hong Kong. Bakersfield, AZ, Bullhead City. That show, Mayor of Kingston, about prison. Yup, like the East Coast, like New York type. That's a good fucking series. Seattle in the house. Last day for sergeant's test. You guys, for a small fee, I'll take your fucking sergeant test for you. Nah, that would be cheating. David, don't be eating the tacos at H&K, especially the fish tacos. Where were we at? I left off when I said, man, I'll go on a one-man mission. Right? Look at that. I already got fingerprints on this motherfucker. Barista here. Shout out. Holy shit. Billy, Good morning. Ventura in the house. That's what's up, Billy. OG right there. Now, Phoenix, Las Vegas, Bakersfield, Fresno, Austin, Dallas, Visalia. I know Visalia because I met the homie from Visalia. Seattle. I met the homie 420 all day Visa from Visalia. And he corrected me. He's like, it's not Visa, bro. Tijuana. TJ in the motherfucking house. New York. Chula Vista. There we go. My peeps from Chula Vista, man. I don't know what we're not first, we're not last, we're right in the middle. That's good, man. 2.0 average. Stockton in the house, 209. Houston, Scrooston, Texas, Salinas, Denver, El Centro. That has to be my parents. Chicago, Portland, San Bernardino, San Bernardino, Victorville, Riverside, Modesto, Long Beach, Anaheim, Oxnard, San Antonio, Salt Lake City. Hell yeah, man. I'll be getting down with them too, right? They be reading the good book. Salt Lake City, man. Salt Lake City, right? You got some Mormons going to YouTube. They type in Hector the Baptist. They're like, oh my God, dear Lord. No, close your eyes, hon. Close your eyes. Bam, motherfuckers. Bam, bam, right? Shout out to Salt Lake City, Merced, Atlanta. What's up? Man, I know Atlanta jumped in when I put that grill video out. For sure. Palmdale in the house. Fontana. Motherfucking Fontana is up there. Fontana. I stay away from Fontana. I stay away from Pomona. I stay away from Salinas. Where else do I stay away from? Oakland, for sure. You won't find me in fucking Oakland, ever. You ain't gonna find me in fucking Oakland. No, thank you. Ooh. Where were we at? Oh, yeah. Tulare. Is it Tulare or Tulare? I don't know. Whittier, El Paso, Philadelphia. That's what's up, Philly. My homie Jeffrey King was from Philadelphia. Rest in peace. Porterville, Elk Grove. I know Elk Grove is the administrators. They be watching me. Santa Rosa, Hanford. Look at that. Ontario, Oakland, Brawley. Brawley made it on the motherfucking map. Albuquerque, New Mexico, Orlando, and Watsonville. Damn, geez. Here we go. How's the blade on the knife? Oh, the blade's fucking good, man. Billy Hopal is well out there. We got Cepinella, Chachi, Cypress Parques, buenos dias. That's what's up, man. New Mexico in the house. What's up, Hailey? I think Hailey went out of business, man. I just have these old shirts laying around. Salinas, San Jose in the house. Do guards in CDCR carry knives like you? Like on duty? No, you're not supposed to. Back in the day, we used to call them cut down tools, right? This is the Benchmade. Benchmade didn't send me shit. They yeah, a little cut down tool for the inmates. They would do the closing lines, right? They would do the closing lines and shit, and they want you to go do cell searches and break them down to state. You would just fucking start cutting lines. Oh, you know what? Guards do carry knives, right? And they get in trouble. They do get in trouble. The body worn camera showed motherfuckers getting caught with knives in the prison. It was not good, man. It's not. Don't take a knife into prison. I'll tell you what, man. DVI, Dual Vocational Institution, when it was still open. I was at the academy, 2006. We do a COSIT, pretty much a field trip. A field trip. We hit all the prisons. We had CSP SAC, Folsom, DVI, San Quentin, Mule Creek. Anyways, this story is about DVI. Your boy was I was a cadet with my other homie from Centinela, but Calexico. There was this is another knife right here. This is the Tops knife. I don't know why I have every single fucking knife out here. It doesn't make any sense while I'm surrounded by knives. Anyhow, big giant CO, man. And he pulled out a real fork and a real fucking steak knife. It was a weird setup. They had tiers. I don't remember where the officers sat. It was kind of like weird. It was like, I don't remember the setup, right? But I remember we were where the officer sits. The dude just starts cutting into his steak with a knife. And me and my partner, me and my friend look at each other like, I'm pretty damn sure he ain't supposed to have that in here, right? Of course, we didn't say nothing because we ain't rats, but damn. Dude pulled out a real big, real knife. I don't know how I got up to that story. Oakland isn't bad, especially in the brown side of town. Well, I'm not gonna drive around trying to find out which town is which side is which because I'm gonna get caught in the middle of a fucking sideshow. Woo! Right, smelling like fucking burnt rubber. Have my Did they use a cut down tool for Epstein? What up? What up, Johnny? The last one looks like a steak knife. Yeah, anyhow, this episode right here is going to be about retired annuitants. Hector, what the hell is a retired annuitant? Why are you bringing it up? What is one? Okay, this is a new thing that I've seen CDCR do. Because they didn't have retired annuitants back as far as I can recall, right? Once you retired, you rode off into the sunset. There's a thing called retired annuitant. So pretty much you do you do your time with the state. You do 20, whatever time you do, right? 20 years, 22, 25, 30, 34. And then at the age of 50, you're eligible to retire. Eligible. So you can walk out, pull the plug, sign off at any time. Well, this new thing had to have started like 7 years ago. I think CDCR is hurting for people, employees, so they'll let you come back, right? You retire. You retire. You did your time and you rode off into the sunset, then you came back on the horse. But now, in essence, I think you're double dipping. You're double dipping because you're collecting your retirement check monthly, and then now you're working. Holy shit, Michigan Wolverine. Damn, you scared me, my boy. Always coming through. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna bless you guys with the Amazon gift card in a couple more days when I get paid. Top of the morning, LT. Hope you had a solid weekend. Leaving Friday to South Carolina to my boy graduate, ready to try some Southern food. That's what's up, man. I follow everybody and what's going on in their life. Shout out to your son for graduating the Army, man. Basic training. That's what's up, dude. It's a huge accomplishment. I just saw my cousin. He's a captain in the Marine Corps. He swore in his son into the Marine Corps, man. He has to be like 17 years old. I'm like, damn, dude, you're a good man, father, and Marine, bro, for sure. Oh, Hobie Cat, maybe you could help me out here. Most retired annuitants won't go inside the fence, though. Facts, true facts. Okay, so the reason why I brought it up is because retired annuitants, this is what they look like. CDC parole did that years back. I had a retired parole agent. She was old and was mean. Yeah. I think they come back with attitude because they know that they can't, they know that they have the state by the balls. But, okay, you have these, yeah, they're old. Like an old lady. She came to Donovan. She was a retired annuitant. She was grooming Patrick Covello, Marcus Pollard. They come and they groom the wardens, right? They teach the wardens like a thing or two, man. So they're retired annuitants. So they're double dipping, right? The state's paying them to go fly around and stay at hotels. Well, actually, you're paying them taxpayer money. But the latest trend that I've seen lately, because I came from Donovan, right? That's the last place I left. We had one of my good friends. He was a lieutenant. He came back. He retired as a lieutenant and came back as a retired annuitant as a lieutenant. And they put him in the complaints. The what's that shit called? Staff complaint lieutenant spot. Then I heard this dude's being a dick and a culero and asking a million questions. And I'm like, hey, bro, you're retired, man. You're retired. Like, anyhow, that's that guy. Come to find out, fast forward, three more people that I know are going back. One was a rank of a sergeant, one was a rank of a lieutenant, and the other was a rank of an AW. And now it's none of my fucking business, right? What they do is what they do. And this is what I have to say. I have to say this. I think when I'm done with CDCR, oh, Hector, you are done. Not quite yet, man. I'm 39 years old. I'm not even collecting a retirement check from them yet. Think when I'm done, I'm done. I'm hanging up the gloves, man. That's a wrap. I don't think, but if and when I was still in, I could see that would have been a great game plan to come back as a retired annuitant and double dip. It's almost like a retirement gig. You're getting paid extra. It's just a lot of money, and you already know the jobs. But I don't know, man. Prison sucks. It fucking sucks, man. I don't know about that. Let me know what you guys think about retired annuitants. The truth teller is back on X. Who's that? Tapping in from Fresno. What up? What up, 5 ounce bouncer? David, go Dallas. Best fix for a cruiser is a shot of Hector B in the morning. That's what's up, Boobin. The Bravo Maniacs up in the house. What do you guys want to talk about today? We got Righteous Monkey. Man, I didn't miss you. Right there. Good morning, G. No, I mean, I didn't miss you. Of course, I miss you, but I didn't miss your name. I see you right there. Was literally listening to your episode on the Two Fire Cops channel. Here we go. Good morning. Sergio in the house. What up, Sergio? Diablo. Oh, do I remember a correctional officer named Gary Willis at DVI? Absolutely not, because we it was a cause. It was a field trip, right? So a field trip, you don't know nobody. You're just there for a couple hours and then you go back. But when we went to DVI on the field trip and we went back to the academy class, this white dude, man, I remember his last name too. He's a sergeant at Tehachapi. He might even be a lieutenant now. I don't know. Can't keep up. He was a cadet with me, and he tells the sergeants, "Are inmates supposed to threaten to kill me?" And they're like, "What?" "Yeah, I had an inmate come up to me and say, 'I'm gonna kill you.'" And everybody was like, "Oh man." Anyways, that's a true story. The sergeant had to call DVI. They had to verify which inmate it was, and yeah, they put the dude in the hole for threatening that cadet. But they were mad at him for not saying anything then and there. Alex Jones? What up, Angelo? What about working for the DMV? It's considered a state job, right? Well, number one, you ever been to a DMV? Oh, everybody's miserable. The lines are long. This is all bad. Number two, I don't want to mess with my retirement. That's considered another, state. You're right. That's considered another state. But like, whatever I did, I put in. I don't want to restart something with that plan. I think they're going to bamboozle me. What if they say, hey, since you had a break in service, now you're coming to the DMV. Now our retirement age is 57. Good luck. You got to wait till you're 57 now instead of 50. You just restarted the clock. So I don't even want to dabble in that shit. DVI sucks. I remember those tears. Hector's nails aren't long enough to work at DMV. What else is good this morning, man? I wanted to tap in. I have a couple more stuff too. People, like companies that sent me, well, people too, because they sent me this chain. But they've sent me all kinds of goodies, man. I got to do all kinds of reviews on them. Show them some love for showing me some love. Where are we at? As far as CDCR goes, they've been mighty quiet lately, man. Ain't nothing coming out from there. But it's just a matter of time before they screw up. They can't help themselves. Unless they're finally getting their shit together, which I doubt. Lieutenant, lots of agencies have retired students or drop programs. It's a way for department to maintain experience in the ranks. We are considered too salty, and they don't want us telling the truth to the youngsters. So then I did the episode yesterday about how to survive the academy in 2024, right? And the whole thing got into this whole freaking sex topic. I don't know how. The only way to not screw up your 3.550 is working for county. The only way. Yeah. The only way for you to not screw up your 3.0 at 50 is work for county or city. You're right, Hobie. Yeah, you're right. But you know, the problems are plaguing county and city. What was I talking about right now? The academy, right? It turned into a whole sex talk. And I don't know. That's all I remember from the academy. But anyways, when I tell people or give it advice people, when I try to help them out, right? I said, if you're a female and you're gonna join the department, just start a OnlyFans, right, and get knocked up by a couple lieutenants and a sergeant and hang it up, right? This is the path of least resistance. Not to be disrespectful, you have to understand something. If somebody comes up to me and says, I'm thinking about joining the military, right? They're like 17 or 18 years old. I'm thinking about joining the military. I'm going to tell them, go join the Air Force, right? Go join the Air Force. Why? You're going to have the best food, top of the line food, the best food, restaurant type, steak, shrimp, lobster, a sandwich bar, a dessert bar. I've seen it. You're going to stay in hotel rooms with maids. You're going to stay in these nice rooms with maids, all right? Because you don't want to be a grunt Army or Marine sleeping in the fucking mud. You don't want that in the mud, the snow, the dirt. You don't want that, right? So this is advice. So by me saying, hey, man, I'm giving you a way out. But you're like, oh, well, Hector, I don't want to subject myself to an OnlyFans. Oh, you don't want to subject yourself to OnlyFans, but you'll suck off the whole yard twice. I can't. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't, right? Sometimes words leave my mouth before the hamster. That one got away. Galt is one big divorce factory. Facts. Hector, if Hector, if you the power to create the SNY program before it became a thing, how would you have done it? Where did where did CDC go wrong? I know where they went wrong. CDC went wrong with the SNY when they let just anybody and everybody, what up, Tony, go to SNY. Meaning you have these individuals that purposely ring up drug debts and go hide. That's not cool. That's not an SNY. That's not, why the fuck? That's sensitive needs yard. Like, no. It should have been reserved for people who have defected their criminal organization, people who have had serious attempts on their lives, right? Not like a chequeada. Talking like hard candy. Serious attempts on their life. Dulce duros. Wait. If you've defected, sex offenders, if you defected, and if you've had some serious, that's it. What else would you need to go sensitive needs yard for? Holy shit, 420 all day, Visa. I gave you a shout out earlier, bro. You guys are ranked. Well, you guys are ranked in the middle, man. You got to tell them you're. Go knock on your neighbor's door and tell them that they got to tune in. Oh, no, you're actually at the top. Despensa. You're doing pretty good, man. What's up, Hector? Glad to finally catch you on live. Yeah, that's what's up. So the Martin. Okay, so let's reserve sensitive needs yard. That's where it went wrong, right? When everybody, and no, people have misconception. You don't have to debrief like a full length debrief from like SSU, IGI. What it requires is a sergeant or a supervisor to go over to the ADSEG and ask the inmate, why are you piecing up, man? Well, why do you have safety concerns? Oh, because this 2-5er, this Northern Rider, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, give me some names. I don't know any names. All right, well, I'm going to kick you back to the yard. Then the inmates will yell, hey, homie, say this name, right? Say Smiley from 2-5ers. They want to get you. So the dude will say, hey, yeah, Smiley from 2-5ers want to get me. So it's just it's a waste of resources is what it is. It's a manipulation of the system is what it is. So the Martin, how would I fix? Oh, it's unfixable right now because the state. Martin, I got to ask you a question. All these level 4 yards, CSP SAC, Pelican Bay, Calipat, the real level 4 yards, have now been reduced to level 2s, right? Like they're going to reduce them. Basically, what CDCR does is they wave a wand and say, poof, no more level 4s. You see, we fixed everything. The hell? Okay, well, now that you guys are all level 2s, even though you were level 4s yesterday, you guys are going to be non-designated. You were going to mix you. It's just a fucking wreck, man. What up, Tony, Coachella, and Indio? That's what's up. Shout out. My husband's been in for 18 years. He has a parole board hearing next week. I hope they release him. CDCR is awful. I feel bad for the CEOs that have a good heart. Facts. I think they will. I think they will. Reason being is all these people are getting out. So, like, he has a strong chance of getting out for sure. More so than not. I'll tell you that much. More like 85% yes versus no. Those are great odds. Those are great odds. Lieutenant, what do the maids look like? Maybe the service. I don't know. I was never in the Air Force. The whole SNY gang thing is ridiculous. They should toss those back to the main line. Well, you got to remember the Martin. In the net. What up, HCBC Chemistry? What up, Ceci? Buenos dias. What up, Chris? Overrides. Yup. Well, you got to remember the Martin. Oh, my God. When they started the non-designated program, remember, that wasn't a thing, non-designated. They made it up. Non-designated. The hell? They were admonishing inmates in R&R. You've been admonished. You're now a level 2. I don't give a fuck if you're GP or SNY. You're non-designated. Do not fight. You're admonished. That is ridiculous, right? That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, you had some real fucking killers amongst those groups. So yeah, they mixed them. You're right. They threw look at you said the whole SAY gang thing is ridiculous, and I agree. They should toss those guys back to the main line, and I agree. But they did that with a non-designated. The problem with that is, right, the goal is to get people, I was going to say, out of prison, right? If they are rehabilitated. If they're not, in other words, if you put a fucking SNY gang member on a GP yard, well, we know this, a GP guy, Soldado, is going to go hit him. Now that dude's going to get extra time. Now that dude just caught an attempted murder or a murder. And now the other guy is a victim of some sort. And now you have lawsuits, more lawsuits on top of lawsuits. One, because you endangered the SNY guy's life by purposely putting him there. And then the other one, the suspect could even sue and say, hey, man, you set me up. You knew that I run with these politics and these are my gang rules, and you put the fucking enemy guy here on my yard. You fucked up. And they're not wrong. That's what I'm telling you. You guys got to hold the top accountable. PT 209, cross your mind to do the best of the year. Best interview, best time you had another channel, best patron donating. Cross your mind to do best of the year. Best of the interview, best time you had doing another channel, best patron donating, etc. Take a picture of this. It's another good idea. Like awards, bro? You saying do awards? I ran into a few level 1 killers with a gate pass with a soft shoe and lower grano. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Sentinella State Prison, Charlie R, level 4 GP killers, 2009, 10, 9, maybe 8, 2009-ish. The level 4s get there, right? The heavy hitters are in the shoe. The level 4s get there. Because it was level 3, then it flipped. There was a short Mexican, Sureño, and I remember his last name, I'm just not going to say it. The dude on the back of his head, he was a barber. He had a snake or a serpent tattoo on the back of his head that was shaped like an M, right? Like an M, straight up M. It was obvious. And me being brand newish, 3 years in, yeah, that's still new. And a lot of the OG COs too were like, damn, that's kind of fucking weird, bro. Look at that tattoo, right? Straight up M. So anyways, we kind of always kept an eye on that guy. He was a level 4 killer. Kind of kept an eye on that guy. Like, the fuck? Who is this guy? Is this guy made? Is this, what the hell? Right? Is this allowed? What the hell? Is this obvious? Is this a incognito? Is this trying to send us a message? Anyhow, the dude was a barber. He was a short Mexican. No disrespect. He had an M on his tattoo on the back of his head where it was a serpent. On top of that, he would grow out his hair. So I'm like, what the hell? Is this dude trying to cover something up? Trying to be undercover? Is this an undercover heavy hitter? What is going on here? Nobody really knew. This was the times of the kites. Fucking fast forward 1 year and a half, 2 years. Right? I'm on the level 1 yard now, Sentinella Echo Yard. Posted, man, chilling. One time I was asleep at the podium. Kid you not. Falls, tired, doing doubles. Fell asleep at the podium, level 1 dorm. The inmates' phones, the payphones were right behind the CO's podium. It wasn't even a podium. It was just like a desk area. I was fucking asleep. Something told me to wake up, right? I wake up. Oh, no, there's an inmate right behind me. Like right here, right? Your boy jumps like a little bitch, like, the hell? And he's like, hey, don't trip, CO, I got you. Oh, I just start laughing like, oh, man, I got all uncomfortable. You can feel the fucking hair on the neck stand up. Like, yeah, dude. All right, man. Fuck. So that's where I was, level 1, Echo Yard. Told you about. Holy shit, what up, Sergio? Thank you. You know what? I forgot to be right back there. Sergio, 420 all day visa. Visa. And Sergio. Don't worry, I can fucking go back. It shows, trust me, it shows Michigan Wolverines. How the hell could I forget that one? It always fucking comes through. Christmas is right around the corner. I want to thank you guys. So there I was, asleep at the podium. The fucking level 4 killer told me to wake up. Hey, what up, LGZYT? Happy Sunday. So there it is. That level 4 dude, killer, was now level 1 points on the level 1 yard. And then that's when I noticed, like, the point system doesn't matter, right? Like, a level 1 could kill you just like a level 4, period. So there I am at the podium. This is another day. And then I hear, oh, man. I was like reading a book or something, and then I hear. And when I look up like this, man, that dude with a serpent tattoo, like was ground and pounding an inmate. Ground and pound on top, UFC style. 95 people on here. Smash that like button like this fucking Sureño was smashing this inmate. Boom, boom. The victim was out cold. Out cold. Boom, boom, boom. All the inmates are looking at me. Right, they're all looking at me. That fucking level 4 killer who now had level 1 points is just destroying this guy. He's looking at me. And I said, hey, get off him. That's enough. Boom, boom, boom. Get off him. So I get up, right? Thank you, Mob Entertainment Group. I see that. So I get up and I get my MK9s and I'm shaking the can, right? And I said his last name. I said, hey, that's enough. Get off him. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, sprayed him. Of course, then he got off. Which, yeah, they got to go till they get sprayed, of course. Of course, they got to go. Till they get sprayed. The dude. Why did he get hit? Anyhow, I get on the radio and I call a code 1-on-one. That's what I called. I had enough time in to know better. I mean, that's what it looked like to me, a one-on-one, even though that motherfucker was boom, boom, right? Snoring out. And the sergeant came over and he's like, what happened? I'm like, well, fuck, I heard this fucking thing. Hector, who threw the rock at Rodriguez? It was me. I threw the rock at Rodriguez. Who hit me? Who was it? But I tell the sergeant, hey man, this dude was fucking out. The dude was hitting him. He's like, oh bro, that's not a one-on-one, man. We have a fucking incident packet. That's SBI. That's battery on the inmate with SBI. He got all mad at me. I'm like, well, fuck, write it up as a one-on-one then. Nah, too late. You already told me it was a. I'll write it up. I'll say that the inmate was like this. Oh man. However you want to write it up, Sarge, you tell me how it happened. Nah, that ain't cool, man. Hey. What up, Spinal? What up, Anthony D? Holy shit, look at everybody's holy shit. Oh my goodness. Mob Entertainment Group came through when I was telling my story. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Fresno. Good morning. Salute to Hector the Baptist holding it up on a platter like the famous John the Baptist did. Oh, man. Why you gotta jinx me for? Why you gotta jinx me? But you're not lying. You ain't wrong. Then we have El Skid, right? Thank you. Right? And then the homie Ernie wants to hear a Greñas or a Rodriguez story. I'm going to tell you guys one. I'm going to tell you guys a Rodriguez story. It's going to be a good one. El Skid. All right. I do not believe I have shared this story. Ooh, who will win between a fight or Greñas or Rodriguez? Greñas all day. And I'm going to tell you why. You ever see a female CO with a BBL working the yard? Oh, absolutely, bro. 100%. Oh, yeah. But, Rodriguez, the Academy, 2006, Stockton Academy. It was a prison, level 4 academy. It was an old female prison that had been shut down. And they were using that place as a prison, right? At one point, it was the most bloodiest prison in California. Anyways, the inmates from Mule Creek would get bused or vanned or transported to the academy to do landscaping, maintenance, and cook our food. Cook our food, right? The cadets' food. Hope they didn't spin it. I don't know. I did eat it, though. So, Rodriguez was in my academy class. Shout out to Rodriguez. The sergeant said, hey, we're going to use these inmates that are coming from like Mule Creek, and you guys are going to pat them down. So you guys will know what it feels like to pat down an inmate, an actual real life inmate. So we're like, oh, okay, right? Kind of nervous, kind of scared. It's all brand new. We ain't never fucking put our hands on another man. it's all new, right? You're fucking scared, you're timid, you know what the fuck? You seen the movie American Me, blood in, blood out, you think they're about to fucking kill you. So everybody has their own personality, right? You guys know my personality. It's kind of maintained the same since I started. So the inmates are coming out of the chow hall, and of course, when looking back in hindsight, of course they're gonna have goodies. They're little bags of like. I remember this inmate had cheese. This inmate had cheese. He had like an apple. He had like a little milk carton. Right? They're just bringing extra shit out back out. And Rodriguez, being by the book, starts getting like the fucking milk and throwing it on the ground and the cheese. I just remember looking like, oh, what a culero, man. Like, you ain't got to be doing all that. Like, really, bro? Cheese? Right? And this is me just brand new. Right? Nobody taught us a style, right? You just kind of looking like, oh, that shit ain't cool, man. Motherfucker didn't do nothing to you. The fuck? But he was just, being Rodriguez. So that's what I remember. Him throwing like cheese on the floor and then like a milk carton. The inmate got pretty upset. He was like, hey, really? Like, you didn't do all that? Like, is that really all necessary? Like, damn, right? You didn't pay for that. It was typical fucking. You can see the how it was going. So we go back to the classroom, right? The classroom. There's desks, there's tables, there's a sergeant in the front, and the sergeant goes, "Hey, does anybody want to share their experience on what it was like to pat down an inmate?" Oh my god. I'll be damned if Rodriguez didn't raise his fucking hand. It's kind of one of those guys, right? That you just don't want to hear talk, or you know that when they raise their hand, it's going to be all bad. There's always that one in class, right? This dude was the one. I like to share my story, right? This is what the dude says. I'm not lying. Verbatim. This is what the dude says. Oh, yeah. You're the paisa. I was patting down an inmate, a big black guy, right? And I was patting him down and I was nervous. I was scared, guys. He's looking around. All of us are like rolling our eyes in our head. Well, let me tell you guys, the way they taught us to do a pat down, they taught you to go from behind, right? Put your hands up through the crotch area and sweep the nuts area like this. They'd be hiding fucking weapons in their crotch and tying them to their dicks and stuff like that. I don't know, man. You're paying me. I mean, it's good money, but I ain't gonna be all like this, man. You ain't gotta tell me. Like, I'm just not gonna do that, right? So Rodriguez says, what did they call it? They called it ringing the doorbell. I don't know what the fuck the sergeants called it, right? So when you do a female sweep, it's supposed to be like this with the back of your hand this way, so you're not touching their crotch. I don't know. I'm telling you guys, right? Lead with love. I remember this story. Excuse me. It's fucking shit. My asthma's acting up. I'm fucking hyperventilating over here. Getting hard talking about this story. The hell? Anyhow, fucking Rodriguez goes, yeah, he was big and he was black and I was scared. And I was ringing his ding dong and I grabbed what I thought was a weapon. Everybody just stayed quiet. Like you could drop a pin, right? And it was his ding dong. No, it was his thing. That's what he said. It was his thing. And then he starts laughing. And nobody laughed. Nobody said shit, right? Everybody was in shock. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? That was a Rodriguez story. That was a Rodriguez story. Another Rodriguez story was Centinela State Prison, Charlie Gym, where I started my career. Level 3 gym. People said there's no level 3 gyms. That was absolutely a level 3 gym. Um, um, it was a weapon of mass reproduction. Yeah, motherfucking Rodriguez was grabbing that guy's junk, man. What up, Marco? Charlie Jim. Nothing but sureños and paisas in there at the time. Probably 100. You know the air's crispy. You know they want to fucking kill you, right? You could feel it like you're outnumbered. Fucking 100 to 2. And the gunner, that she was useless up there. I told you guys, we got surrounded. She was just fucking watching. So one day my partner, my regular floor partner tells me, hey, dude, Rodriguez is all bad. And I'm like, yeah, I know this. I went to the academy with him. I'm like, what do you do now? Bro, said he worked for you the other day, right? I had called in sick or it was my day off, RDO. He worked for you in here the other day, and he straight up tells me, hey, bro, if we get attacked by these inmates, I'm going to go run and get help, right? Because it's better for one CO to get hurt than two COs to get hurt. Oh, man. Oh, man. Where did Rodriguez end up working? Centinela. Probably still there. Motherfucker said, he said, Hector, the original prison guard in YouTube, won't be duplicated. I appreciate that. Rodriguez, not being what to do, one has continued to tug the inmate off until completion. So, when Rodriguez said, I'm going to go get help while you're getting your ass kicked, Rodriguez said, I'm going to give you an example. He's like, I had a friend. So this is Rodriguez telling my partner. He's like, I had a friend that went fishing with his kid in a canal. The kid fell in, and the dad jumped in after him, and they both drowned. And we're like, yeah, right, that's kind of what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to go in and save your fucking kid. And he's like, well, I wouldn't have jumped in. I would have called 911. I'm like, this fucking guy is out there, man. This guy said he wouldn't jump in the fucking canal if his kid jumped in the canal because he didn't want to drown. Another fucking story. This dude, straight up, this is the truth. Smug is all hell. He's like, I don't get nervous when I work the gun post. I don't get nervous at all because I've already made the decision that I'm not going to shoot no matter what. Imagine that, man. There was a rumor, right? I can't confirm. I would definitely believe it. You get these little calendar books, these little time books that CCPOA, the union, sends you once a fucking year. You type in your overtime, right? Allegedly, Rodriguez left his little time calendar book in a control booth, right? And in there it said, on this day, Officer so and so was on his cell phone. On this day, Officer so and so left early. Motherfucker was taking notes on everybody. You you can't work with somebody like that, man. The hell? But I'm gonna wind it down. I didn't want to do a regular video today because I like interacting. I get bored. With that, where we at? 9:30. Gotta go do a Christmas thing right now, man. I think I'm gonna go ride a train, Christmas train, with Santa Claus or something like that. Uh, any COs from Corcoran in the house? They probably won't say it if they are, but I think there is. Every joint has a Rodriguez or two. That's what I was gonna ask, Kobe Cat. I'm pretty sure they're fucking everywhere, man. Throw hands with Rodriguez. You would not want to throw hands with Rodriguez because you know he's gonna tell on you. Facts, mandatory. Seen a guy with a BBL. Oh my goodness, man. You ever work with a CO who froze up during a riot? I've seen chemical agents, pepper spray, and gas take them out of the fight. Numerous partners out of the fucking fight. Not even in the fight, right? Just gave up, quit, tapped out. You could fight through it, but it does suck bad. But I don't know. They got asthma. They swallow too much. Yeah, I've seen gas freeze. I've seen motherfuckers freeze during staff assaults, and that's the worst, man. Because then now we have body worn cameras, and it shows the cowardness on fucking. I'll save that story for another day. Who hit me? Who was it? Any stories about the others? The others were low key. I mean, they weren't kicking up waves. Do they handle their business? Yeah, if it kicks off, they're gonna handle their business. But nobody. It's almost like a neutral country, right? Like fucking what? Sweden. Ain't nobody really trying to fuck with them. They ain't fucking with nobody. They're just chilling. They're posted, which is a good thing. I never had no problems. I was in Sentinella for 3 years. 2007 and '09. I was right there, man. 3 yard. 17 days to pad. They moved me to ER. On my first day, I thought I escaped. I woke up to 10 CO surrounding me at 2 a.m. CO gave me the wrong bunk number. I think I remember that. I think I remember that. Yeah, dude, like, there was something weird that had happened. Yeah. That's what's up, 420 all day, Visa. Oh, man, Winston. Damn, Winston, I didn't want to take it there. I didn't want to take it there, Winston. But you're right. And I'm always going to remember that in my head, right? That's fucked up. Let me tell you something. I'm going to pin this message. And that's the truth. And that was fucked up. Like, you know what the bad part about that guy, Winston? The bad part about that guy was he always talked shit to everybody. Try to be a mamon, like culero. Always talking shit to everybody. Then he freezes up like that, right? And it's like, motherfucker, don't be joking around with me like that. It ended horribly. That was a bad incident. Yeah, Bravo Yard, Bravo 1. You should do an interview with Rodriguez and Greñas. They probably both hate my guts. But all right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I want to thank all you guys. There was 90 people on here, man. You guys are the best. You guys make this shit possible. Without you, there wouldn't be a me. And I'll probably tap in with you guys before Christmas. So I could wish you guys a happy Christmas. Thank you. Keep pushing forward.